Hey everybody, it's John here from The Nice Guys. You may have noticed that this is episode 99, so the next one's going to be a pretty big one. Well, we're going to have a 100th episode party this coming Wednesday at the Ossington. We're going to do the episode live with special guest Kevin Vidal. Our friend Joel Buxton's going to be there doing some stand-up, and a ton of former guests are going to be showing up to do improv and then hang out and party. It's this Wednesday, November 25th, 8 p.m. at the Ossington, 61 Ossington Avenue. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the episode starting now.
That's how I remember it.
That's how I remember it.
I'm just a little girl.
Clickety clackety, clickety clackety, clickety clackety, clickety clackety.
Got rid of that mosquito.
Oh no! Have you ever seen this movie?
Y'all got any apple juice?
My lady business is tingling.
Call me Batman! Bang, bang, bang! Woo, Sally's dead.
No!
The Zoltar machine in the corner of the room.
Hey everybody, look at that. This is what I call the Dino Rap.
I sure am Chinese. Fantastic.
I just got that now.
Welcome to That's How I Remember, the podcast where we try to remember your favorite movies to the best of our ability with the power of improv.
He did it.
We have the usual suspects: John,
Mike,
Raul.
Sharjel. And I'm Sharjel.
Sharjel's not with us today. He's not dead.
Oh, wait, I just got a text.
Oh,
It's a
He
text.
is dead.
He died.
oh
dead for
no.
sure.
He
Wait,
passed
then
to death.
who's this? Oh, guys, we have a special guest. It's Lisa Gilroy from Friday
Sketch.
Live.
Live
Yay, thank you. Thank you for having me. Very
and the host on
excited.
YTV.
That's right.
Oh. Aren't you on that improv team Shebound?
No.
Oh.
Yes, I'm on She-Bound with John Richardson.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Mm.
No, he sounds awful.
Yeah, no worries.
Tell us about Friday Sketch Live. What's that about?
Oh, it's a wonderful weekly show at 10 p.m. at SoCap.
The Social Capital Theater,
That's
154
right.
Danforth?
Right, above Black Swan.
Right.
You seem to know a lot about it, John.
I don't know that much.
Yeah, weekly sketch show. Some would say it's better than Saturday Night Live.
So actually, somebody did say that last week at the first show.
So, who said that?
Apparently, two randos that came to the show.
Who have never seen Saturday Night Live.
Erin talked to them, and she was like, "Yeah, did you like it? It's like a Saturday Night Live thing," and they went, "It's much better."
Oh, wow.
And then
great.
walked out. That was the whole conversation.
Wow.
Apparently.
Wow.
That was their line.
Yeah, like it was. They were angry that she even compared the show that they have no connection to to Saturday Night Live.
Tell us about YTV.
Yeah, what's it
What do
like
you want
over
to
there?
know? Ask me a
I
question.
grew up on that.
Ask
So
me
did I.
something you've always wanted to know.
Is
Oh my
Carlos
God.
still there?
Oh, Carlos!
And when is he leaving? I'm kidding.
Carlos is still there. He's a wonderful human being.
No.
He is like a vampire because he doesn't
Never
age.
ages.
You know, I think I went to school with him.
Really?
I think. Do you know where he grew up? You probably don't know it.
Yeah, he here, and he went to school, I think, at Humber.
I mean, before, like, elementary school, maybe.
Oh, no, I don't know that much
Why
about
would you
him.
know that? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he might have been in elementary school in the 1800s, though.
Oh, yeah, he is a vamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all vamped up.
Yeah.
He was like he stood out to my mind because like I had known the hosts of like YTV to usually be like, well, now's my time, and they usually go,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
off into a boat into the distance.
Once
Yeah.
they start
Yeah.
getting crow's feet.
Yeah.
But he doesn't age,
No,
so
he-
he
No,
can stay
he
forever.
stayed, yeah. And then Sugar was another one that I remembered.
Oh.
Guys, I have some great news for you about Sugar.
What?
He died.
She
He died.
That's not great news.
she is going to be in like a huge blockbuster movie this summer with
Whoa!
like
Awesome.
Zac Efron and Anna Kendrick.
That's
and, like,
awesome.
Really,
she's
really
like,
cool.
Because she left the zone to go to LA to like make it big.
I remember,
and
yeah.
just like worked her butt off for so
Great.
years. And
Because
now
I remember
she's
she
gonna
was,
be-
I saw her in 50-50, like randomly, like smallest segment.
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Well, she
Yeah.
did a ton of cartoon voices because she has that crazy voice.
She really
that's
does,
great.
yeah.
So I think that was like she knew she could go to LA. And why am I speaking for Sugar?
Yeah, no, I knew she did like a voice in Sailor Moon or something.
Yeah.
That was the thing she did.
Anyways, Lars.
I don't think I know who this is, but she sounds
She
great.
was like, hey, welcome to YTV. Up
Whoa!
next, there's going to be some crazy shows.
Remember? She's the only person in
Wow,
the
I
world
think-
that talks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
you
yeah.
nailed
That completely cleared it up. I know exactly.
That was
And
really
it's
good.
do you know the name of the movie?
And will she be
The
topless
movie
in it?
is called Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Mike and Dave
So
need
she
wedding
plays
dates.
a bride who's getting married, and Zac Efron and Adam.
West.
No,
Collie.
I always want to say Adam
Levine.
Levine, but that's the guy from Maroon 5.
Yes, it is. Adam Pally.
No, it sounds like Levine. It almost rhymes with Levine.
Oh.
You know, he's from
Latrine.
Workaholics.
Yes. Oh, no.
Divine.
It is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or would you say Adam Devine?
Maybe Devine, but
Okay.
yeah.
So
yeah.
him, Zac Efron,
Great.
play her brothers, and they need
Oh,
wedding
I love
dates for
this.
wedding, so they
I'm
like
gonna watch
hire
the
hookers.
shit out of this movie.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
Great, can't wait.
Sounds funny, right?
So she's a lead.
Good. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Good for her.
I know.
fantastic for her.
I'm
That's really
so
cool.
excited.
Man, it's like I was
Canada's
there from
very
the
own.
beginning. You know,
So
watching
she
her grow.
and Sugar's like her like real name. Well, I think
Yeah.
her real name is Stephanie, maybe.
Who cares?
But it's like basically the same as Sugar.
But then everyone called her Sugar growing up, and now it's like her real name, and her last name is Beard. So her name in the credits is gonna be Sugar Beard.
No way.
That sounds like a lollipop pirate.
Yeah. Anyway, we've run out of time, Lisa. Sorry, we talked too much about
No,
sugar.
that's fine. I have a tendency to hit up all the podcasts just to tell them what I know about sugar, and then I.
But that's genuinely a heartwarming story. I really like that a lot.
Has she seen Fed Up? Because apparently Sugar is the enemy.
Oh yes, the documentary. About
Yeah,
sugar.
the documentary
Great.
Fed Up. I haven't watched it yet, but everyone tells me that when they see it, changes their life about how they want to eat. So I'm scared to watch it because I love sweets.
Yeah.
I love sweets too. I'm a huge sugar person. I'm a
And-
sugar beard. I mean,
Yeah, you're a regular sugar beard.
Weird.
And do you remember Halloween a month ago? All that candy that we ate?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good
Gumby.
time.
I'm
Gumby.
still living off my Halloween candy.
Yeah, me too. Today's Halloween, suckers.
Yeah. We did too many live shows in October, so we have a backlog again. We're gonna get caught up, and we love you.
Can I tell you something about interesting I learned about Halloween today?
Ooh.
So okay, in light of Fed Up and the sugar is bad for you, and it's bad for you. So there's parents now that have introduced this thing called the Switch Witch. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's not on Dragon's Den or something.
A witch comes
No.
and beats you
Or
with
Shark's
a switch.
Tank.
It's I don't know if it's like a real thing, but it's like the tooth fairy comes, takes your tooth, and gives you money. The Switch Witch lets you eat as much candy as you want on Halloween that you went trick or treating and you got. And then that night before you go to bed, you take the rest of your candy and you leave it outside your bedroom door, and you wake up in the morning and the Switch Witch has replaced it with a present.
Yeah.
So it's like a way to like discourage your kids from eating all the rest of the candy.
Huh.
Yeah.
And is it like the more candy you leave, the bigger the present?
Probably.
Because otherwise, wouldn't you just be like,
Binge
oh,
like
we
a
have.
whole night.
You cut to a hospital, and there's we've got 900 kids that are in a diabetic coma again. They tried to eat all the sugar before they had to give it away.
I for sure would like hide all the good candy somewhere. And
Yeah.
then like leave like the garbage like Tootsie Rolls and like
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a whole bunch of folklore like the Switch Witch knows if you've done that. Like Santa.
Yeah, you're right. Like you got to be good and everything.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw someone on I think Shark's Tank do that exact thing, but they were just selling a doll that's like this is the Switch Witch. And if you buy it, then you can do all this stuff. And then they were just like, yeah, but
I'll
why
do
don't
that
they just
without
do
the
that
doll."
without the doll?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They keep having those people on Shark Tank, like the. I've got no examples now. But whenever they do the Christmas episode, there's always stuff that's like, oh, this is a Santa themed thing, and Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah,
spin-off
Elf on a Shelf
and-
sounds like what that lady was trying to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, she even mentioned that. There was another one. I love these shows, by the way. There was another one called Mensch on a Bench.
Mensch on a bench is what I was thinking.
Yeah,
What is
it
a
was
mensch?
similar. It's like a
A mensch just means a good person.
in Yiddish, I think. Like
Yeah.
just a good, like a solid
Yeah.
salt of the earth kind of.
But it was like
Oh.
there aren't enough things for Jewish people around the holidays.
Oh,
around.
so you
so
can
it's
have a
like
bench on a
this
bench.
is yeah,
But it's on the bench, it never moves.
exactly. And it's just a guy wrote like a children's storybook and then designed a doll, and it's like you can put this doll out, like at Halloween how people put out skeletons and stuff.
So
Whatever.
Mensch can come out at all the seasons. Every, like, at Christmas, at Halloween.
Well, I think it's a
Mensch on
Hanukkah
bench.
thing. It's meant for Hanukkah.
Oh, okay.
But theoretically, why not? He's just a nice dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So did we get a letter at all?
Yeah.
you
Movie?
mean from Shark Tank telling us to cease and desist?
Sorry. This is one quick thing. I got an email just for any of our listeners out there who might be parents. I got an email from my dad today. This is how you never, if you're listening, never send an email like this. I woke up this morning to an email that had been sent in the middle of the night sometime. and it was just the subject line was surgery.
No.
And I was like,
Holy God.
I opened it up and I was like,
The email said,
Yeah.
help.
And so the first line of the email was like, I probably haven't told you guys about this yet, but I think I should tell you now.
What the fuck?
I'm going for a surgery this Friday, but it's no big deal. It's just a thing on my bum, and it's painful to sit down. And I was like, "You, what? I like. There's
Yeah.
nothing that scares me more than
Yeah.
every time that my phone rings, I'm worried that I think
totally.
something's wrong with one of my
The
parents. So
subject
don't do
line
that.
should be
Everything's
thing
great.
on my bum.
Yeah.
Because you can't take the word bum seriously.
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
Thing on my bum.
Yeah.
And then you just immediately ignore it. It's just like any other email from dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My reply to him was literally, "Great. When can the spankings resume?" Apparently, it'll be a few weeks.
Oh, goodness
So my dad's
gracious.
okay and everything's great.
That's
Oh,
great.
perfect.
That's like, yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's good news.
Oh,
man.
the letter from listener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the mailbag, or do we have to go digital?
Yeah, let's go. John's got the digital mail.
Got the digital.
It's his specialty.
Flying cars.
Sorry, this is taking so long. I got a new digital mailbag. It's called a phone. No, that's not it.
Great.
Hey, here we go. This is a message from Barbara M. Barbara.
Oh.
We definitely have never had a Barbara
They're
before.
coming to get you, Barbara. Oh, is it Martha?
No, you're right.
Barbara.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Night of the Living Dord.
Night of the what?
Dead.
What's a door though?
That's how you say it in Swedish.
Really?
I think. I don't know. I made it up. Barbara. That's like. That's like got to be like a. That can't be like a young person's name, could it?
Sure it can. Listen, my name's Lisa. Do you know how many women in their 50s I know named Lisa?
25. 26.
27.
Oh.
23, actually.
Oh God! I should have bid $1.
$1.
Anyway, Barbara M. This is from Barbara Mandrell, the famous '50s singer. I don't know who's Barbara Mandrell. Is that a thing? She's like a something.
She's a listener of the podcast.
Well, no, that's I
What
made
does
up the
she say?
Mandrell part. She writes, "First time, best time." I don't think that's the right expression.
First time.
Okay.
Fair enough, Barb. Is it okay if I call you Barb? Great. I went to see the Goosebumps movie recently. Hey, it's just Jumanji, right? Oh, dude, Jumanji. Period. Great, yeah. I also saw Jumanji. It's, I'm sorry to say, god-awful.
Jumanji?
I saw Goosebumps. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. I saw Goosebumps, and it was terrible with Jack Black. I like Jack Black a lot. I was really hoping for a big comeback movie, and my friend and I that we went and saw it together were ashamed at how badly it's written and directed.
Really?
It's a travesty of things.
Who directed it?
These are getting
sucks.
No idea. No
not
idea who
words.
directed it. But it has like 75% from critics and audiences on Rotten Tomatoes.
Just a nostalgia, probably.
I guess, but it's not even nostalgic for Goosebumps because it's just like they open the books. The stories are magically locked in these books. So they open the books and all the stories explode out all at once. And the next, first of all, it's a half an hour before they get to that. So they don't get to the point of the fucking movie for forever. And then the last hour is one long chase where they're just running from different monsters.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm like, this is not a Goosebumps story. There's no creepiness. There's no dread. There's no nothing.
Where did the monsters... Like, why those books? Was it like those were like the original book? Or they're secret? You know, like in Jumanji, how it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this was like a special board game. But
It
everyone
was-
has Goosebumps books. So what was it about these books that made the monsters be living
it's
in
the
them?
guy Jack Black plays R.L. Stein, who wrote Goosebumps. Oh. So it's like all of the creepy ideas in his head came to life, and the only way he could find to make them disappear was to write books about them and lock them in the books.
So how did these kids get their hands on the books? These are the original
They live
books.
next door to him.
Oh.
They move in next door and to the creepy old guy, and he turns out to be R.L. Stein.
Okay, but in this reality, is R.L. Stein like as we know him? Every kid on the block has Goosebumps
Yes.
books.
Yes.
Okay, but only R.L. Stein's original copies have the
Correct.
monsters in them.
That's the
Got
premise
it.
of
I
this dumb
understand.
movie.
Great.
Also, they gloss over very quickly how I guess that means that R.L. Stine has telekinesis and can create monsters out of his own brain.
Yeah, which is a power he probably should have used when they were trying to...
For anything? At any point during the goddamn movie?
Yeah. Or
And
battle.
I was like, the whole time I was thinking, okay, this movie's going to end with he realizes, because he talks about, I created these monsters because I was a lonely kid and didn't have any friends, so I created monsters to be my friends. Doesn't make any sense. But they don't gloss over, okay, but not all kids can do this. You're special. You made monsters come to life.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
also
man.
the monsters
Brain.
are chasing you and try to kill you.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
also
worst
that.
imaginary
Follow-up
friend.
question. Sorry.
By the way, spoiler for Goosebumps. I'm so sorry. But you know what? Don't see it. So, yeah.
So when do they weaponize him for the army?
Right, exactly. And then but my whole time I was thinking, okay, well now this story is going to be he's made friends. He learns that he's not alone
With children.
with children, which is creepy. And by the end, he's going to realize either I can make the monsters disappear on my own. We don't have to trap them in a book because they're all from inside my head. Or I can make good things appear out of my head as well.
no, neither of
No,
those
neither of those. They just have to use the book to magic.
I have a
It's
question.
real dumb.
So he has all these horrible monsters and he locks them in a book. Why is he also selling those stories to kids?
Because he can reprint them, I guess, in other books.
As soon as he reprints them, the monsters can't come out of those copies.
Yeah.
okay.
It's only his original ones that he wrote on. He can only trap them in the books that he's written on with his original Smith Corona typewriter. So I guess the typewriter has some sort of magical property too.
Right.
But they don't talk about that.
And also,
It's just-
isn't it weird that, like, if you were a child, if R.L. Stine is a popular author and everybody has Goosebumps,
Yeah.
and I don't know what they did, they snuck into his house, why on earth would you go read a Goosebumps book? Like, you'd go to the library and do that. You're in his house. Like, go look through
they
his
didn't-
drawers or something.
It was just they see a bookshelf with all these locked books,
Oh, they're locked.
and they're like, "Why are they locked? I don't know. Let's unlock one and find out."
Right.
Monster.
Okay. Well, a locked book is infinitely more appealing than an unlocked book.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So they got that part right.
Right.
They just got none of the jokes. The special effects are terrible. The acting's bad. It's shot poorly, and the story structure doesn't make any goddamn sense. But other than that, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Was I the only one under the impression, when I was a child, people told me that R.L. Stine was like a group of mothers that wrote these books? Didn't no one else believe that?
Because he would show up on the show and like he was like a very like quiet older man that was like
I don't remember the show really. I didn't really watch it.
he would
I didn't watch TV. I was scared of sugar.
but he would occasionally show up and he's like
You
a
saw
very
Fed
quiet
Up?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he exists.
Oh.
He's not a bunch of mothers.
I don't know why I believed that for so long. Maybe I'm thinking of Mad. I'm not sure.
Mad Magazine?
Mothers Against Drug Driving?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's what it is. That is a group of mothers.
That is a group of mothers.
I was under the impression that Mad was captained by R.L. Stine and him alone. And then the Goosebumps books were made by a group
Alfred E.
of
Newman.
mothers.
Alfred E. Newman, yeah. Great.
Yeah, I think we got everything we needed.
I'm really sorry, Barbara, that I just ranted about... I ignored what you said and just ranted about Goosebumps for, what was that, 20 minutes?
Yeah, you're passionately mad. about
I
that
liked
movie.
Jumanji as a kid, though. I loved it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, let's do Jumanji for surezies.
All right, great. Who's
Yes,
the main character
yes,
of Jumanji?
Robin
Who we say?
Williams.
Robin Williams.
Robbie Wills.
Robbie Williams.
I guess.
Unless you want to do Bonnie Hunt.
No,
Which
for
I
sure
love.
not.
I
No,
love
we
Bonnie
can
Hunt
visit.
so much, guys.
She's a great lady.
She's a great lady.
She's done a lot.
Yeah. She's a great writer. She's a great director. She's a super talented improviser. She's very funny. Bonnie Hunt.
Great.
I like her hair.
I've never met her.
I like her hair.
It's real nice.
Great. So should we do an impression off of who does Robin Williams?
Yeah, we'll do a Robbo.
Robbo.
Oh, God. It's okay now. It's been long enough that we're sad, but it's okay.
Yeah, oh, it's okay. We're moving on. It's
Yeah.
fine. We won't think about it.
No,
Yeah.
let's not think about it. All right,
Yeah.
go.
Oh, great. Yeah, John.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna play the board game. Oh no. I've rolled a 2. That means, oh no, jungle. Oh, elephant. Riding the elephant. Right. What's
This
that?
is, I feel like hands down already,
happening?
John has to
Yeah.
play Robin Williams.
Oh.
Unless anyone else, I'm sorry to
No.
Stephanie. I know I can't do it.
Robin
better than
Williams.
Oh, right.
That's very good, John.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Wow, very. I like the.
Condescension?
Yeah. You could cut it with a knife. It was just so palpable.
Wow,
Oh,
John,
very
you have
good,
a
John.
skill.
Lisa and I have known
Great.
each other for a while. And, yep.
Yeah, she just gave him a piece of a cracker.
Yeah.
The 4 pieces.
She knows
into
that I
his
need to
mouth.
be treated like a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
It's just my thing.
But sorry, I didn't mean to step on any toes. I mean, if any of
No,
you guys think you can do better than that.
No, I don't
I
think
know I
can.
can't.
I'm willing to secede, which is the first time that I think this has ever happened.
Secede?
Is that the right word?
Sure.
Succeed. I'm going to succeed.
Oh, Mike wins.
Yeah, no, I'll step down. That's too good. I can't compete with that.
All right, I think
I'm sorry, guys.
I think I'm gonna step down too.
Raul, I think Raul has
I don't
one.
have one. No, I don't think I
I
have
want to hear
one.
Raul's attempt, though.
Okay, you're gonna be real happy with something. Okay.
This is part of the fun. We'll do them quick.
Oh, smart. What's that? Who did that?
There's something.
Who's there?
Oh, yeah. I hear it.
Who's there? It's me, Robin. Good, I lost.
For a second, it sounded like you were playing with a baby. Who was that? Who was that? Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was alone in a room.
No, that was great.
You don't want to try, Lisa?
Robin
you're gonna
Williams?
try.
Are you serious?
Yes,
I have
we're
no
serious.
idea. Like, I was gonna think like, oh, you ain't never had a friend like me. That's all I
Wait,
got.
I'm sorry.
From
Eddie Murphy.
Aladdin.
Eddie Murphy as a donkey.
Pick the one line that he says in song.
Yes, she did. She did do that.
Well, hey,
That's pretty good,
if
though.
you would like the genie to be trapped in the game Jumanji, I'm your girl.
I vote for Lisa.
Trapped in the game 2 months. Oh man.
Mike, everybody else has tried.
I vote Lisa though. Okay, go on.
She's got to sing the whole goddamn.
Why is everybody starting their impressions like
I'm so hairy.
Are you trying to subtly say the words Robin Williams in your impression?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're going, Robin Williams. Robin Williams.
I think so.
Oh man, I like that a lot, but I just don't know how he's gonna talk in the episode.
He'll just say his own name, like Pikachu.
Oh yeah, he's a Pokemon. Robin Williams is a Pokemon.
God damn it, that's funny.
Oh, man.
Guys, I think we should vote for who we think should be Robin Williams in Jumanji. I vote Lisa because of her one impression.
Thank you. I'm going to have to go ahead and vote John. I just feel like he said a lot of things, which was very impressive to me.
I said a lot. Yeah, that's true. I'm the only one that used words
You're right.
You did.
in
You
the
said
impression.
sentences, so it was helpful.
Yeah.
And
Great.
you said Jumanji related sentences,
That's
so
true.
I'm sold.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to play a
true.
game.
All right,
I rolled a
great.
2.
I would be more than happy to play Robin Williams. There's plenty of other characters. We got to get a Dag in there. We got to get a David Allen Greer.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I was like, are you trying to say dog right now? Is there a problem?
I think David Allen Greer played the dog. It was a Dag dog. No? That's nothing. Bonnie Hunt we need. Who else is in that Mo? V.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the kids.
Yeah.
And then who's that other kid?
Well, no one anymore.
Right.
But she is a star.
She's for sure a star.
Oh, she's on Fargo now. Anyways, that's the whole thing.
I thought you were going to say she's on fire.
Oh, she's on
She's on fire right now.
Oh, she's outside.
Oh, somebody help her! Somebody put out Kirsten Dunst!
Oh, stupid.
Oh no, she's on fire right now.
Great. Okay, then John, I guess you are going to be Robbie.
Perfect.
Great.
Fantastic. Great.
Wait, I haven't voted yet.
Yes,
No.
you did.
Who did I vote for?
Me. You said.
What?
You didn't really vote, but it's okay.
Great.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'd be happy to play Kirsten Dunst and Bonnie Hunt if I could do a double feature in this. If
You
that's
absolutely
possible.
may.
Sounds like you are.
Because I think they're the same voice, just Bonnie Hunt's like a little bit lower and a little bit more caring, and Kirsten Dunst's like a little bit younger and a little bit funner.
Jesus, stop
Right?
showing off.
Yeah, we
This
get
isn't
it.
your demo reel.
Yeah. All right, guys. So before we do the movie, we do...
I vote for John.
Mike's the funny one.
we do the theme song of the film, which we all know.
But wait, who are you guys gonna be?
Well, we don't.
Oh,
Figure it
I'm
out.
sorry, I took two
Oh, are you familiar with
characters.
improv?
So, John, you're playing Robin Williams, and I'm playing the two girls. and then
There could be any number of characters. in this
listen.
movie.
If at any point anyone wants to take Bonnie
No, you
or
got 'em.
Kirsten
They're
from
yours.
me,
You're
go
yours.
right
Don't
ahead.
worry
They're all
about it.
yours. I will play the Triceratops.
I'll play the kid. The Triceratops, everybody knows. Right, and so we start with a theme song to the film Jumanji.
Excuse you, John.
Great, so we'll start the theme song.
You fucking assholes. Never been left hanging more in my goddamn life.
No, this is great. We need to have some drums in there, right? To like,
Great.
Oh, yo, yo, yeah, Survivor. It is Survivor. Jumanji.
Racially appropriate tribal chants.
We open on a slightly desaturated shot to indicate that it's in the 1970s. We fly over a small town, really small, and we go into a factory. It's a shoe factory, and we go up the stairs, around a corner. This is all one big tracking shot, and then up to an office that reads President. We open the doors and we see David Allen Greer speaking with the president of the shoe company.
I'm calling them Nikes.
What kind of stupid name is that?
I'm sorry.
Call them something else. Give me something good. Give me something good to go on.
Adidas.
I like it. I like you.
Father, do you mind if I play with this toy train in the
Yeah.
corner?
Yes, little Robin.
Alright, I'm gonna just play with this.
Just don't play with whatever's in that box over there.
Oh, is that a family secret?
Yes,
Oh, fair enough. I'll leave it alone.
Yes.
I'm a good boy.
You're such
Very
a good boy.
Thank you.
Do me a friend.
Yes?
I love you, son.
I love you, Father. I have no father issues because you're such a good single dad.
Hey,
Yes,
remember when we went to the beach the other day?
I do. It was my favorite trip of all time.
I will carry that memory with me forever.
I want to thank you so much for the SPF 15. I would have burned.
You know what?
Robin Williams looks like a grown man, dressed up like a child.
He's jacked.
Yeah, he's jacked. He's jacked.
Anyway, oh boy, it's hot in here. This is like Rwanda. Deep cut. Oh boy.
So,
So,
just stay away from that box.
I know.
Forever, never touch it.
Probably
ever.
never gonna touch it. Probably
then
never.
we'll be great.
All right, good.
I love you, son.
I love you. I love you. Hey, David Allen Greer.
Yes?
You're doing a great job. You're a good employee.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. If I ever take control of this company, we'll be best friends.
Oh no, I'm dying!
Dad! No, Pop! Pop!
Oh, my heart is going to die.
Maybe something in this box can save you.
No, don't open the box. It's a board game that you can't play. I'm dying.
Okay. Oh, God. Maybe if I roll the dice.
No, don't.
The father gets sucked into the board game.
Papa? Oh, no.
He's dead.
I killed him.
You killed him.
I'm going to prison. This is very fair. Very fair indeed. Good morning to my life. I'll take this board game with me.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the one that murdered your dad?
Yes. My name's Little Robin. Ha ha. Boing.
You're coming with me, son. They put him in the back of the car.
Do you mind if I take this with me?
Yeah, sure. I can't see what the problem is with the board
Great.
game.
Good times. Good times.
All right.
Hey,
Yes.
you're a good cop. You do a great job. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, thank you.
You know last week when you got in trouble for shooting that kid?
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
The cop stares at his hands
It's not your fault.
and just walks away down the street, leaving Robin to do his own bidding.
It worked. Okay, here we go. I've got to get in the woods. I've got to figure out how to get my dad out of this board game. Oh boy. I'm going to go talk to my childhood friend. Here I go. Oh, a bicycle. Shouldn't wear this on my head. No, I should put it under my body. Oh, here I go. Spinning the wheels, spinning the wheels, spinning the wheels, spinning. Put it on the ground, Robin, you dum-dum. Here we go, spinning the wheels, spinning the wheels, spinning the wheels. And now I'm moving down the road. Oh, here I go.
We cut to 20 years later.
And I made it. She should live so far away. Ding dong.
It's me, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Right?
Yes.
Is it my house you came to?
Yes, it is.
Hi, come on in, Robin.
Thank you.
You look like you rode your bike here a long way.
Yes. I did have a few adventures on the way. I'll admit it's been 20 years. But I came straight to see you as soon as I could.
Great, come on in. What's going on? What are you holding?
I understand that you've grown up to be a psychic.
Yes. Yes.
Well, my father's trapped inside this board
I
game.
already knew that.
Okay, well then I don't need to give you any more information.
So listen, let's you and I play it and see if we can get him out of there.
Great.
Go ahead, Robin.
I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Bingo bongo. I'm sorry. It's been a long time. What?
My senses tell me that you're about to get sucked into the board game as well.
What? That's impossible. I would have to roll another 2, and I'm never gonna do that because...
We cut to a construction site. 20 years later.
20 years.
There's a
2010.
there's a mysterious wooden box, the game that we know now as Jumanji, in the dirt.
Hey, you hear that drumming?
Yeah, what's that noise? It's coming. I think it's coming over from the aqueduct.
The aqueduct?
It's from the aqueduct.
The aqueduct?
I said no, aqueduct.
Aqueduct.
It sounds like duck, but you say duct.
Right.
With a T.
What are we
it's
talking?
kind of silent, but it's not silent.
Ow!
Don't do it.
That's how they get you.
Aqueduct. Oh, here it is.
Oh, found it.
It's a box.
It's just a board game.
Ah, don't tell the boss about this. I bet there's some treasure in here.
Yeah.
Like doubloons.
Like the balloons.
Yeah, let's open it up.
All right.
And whatever's in there, let's roll it.
All right. Whatever it is, I hope it's not. We don't roll it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
A 3. Just a stupid board game.
I don't feel like we thought this through. What we were expecting to get out of that.
No, it's just a board game.
The board game piece pops out of the container and slides along the track and lands on bats. Just a word that just reads bats! Exclamation point.
Oh,
That just moved.
weird.
That's not. This is some kind of.
Get back to work, you dumb fox!
Oh!
Come on! Don't make me thrash you upside your head!
The construction worker just quickly kicks a tarp over the board game with his foot. So.
You guys, we get a deadline!
All right, back to work. Come on, let's get back to work.
Suddenly, a black cloud is looming over and blocks out the sun. A shadow falls across the construction site, and all that can be heard is the high-pitched squeals of a million bats. They descend on the construction workers and eat them alive.
Oh, God!
It's very gruesome.
Oh.
They just go for the throat first, and just blood pouring
Yeah.
out.
Spewing blood. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the Bellagio fountains in Vegas? It's very much like that.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
fact, one gush of blood just shoots out of the foreman's chest and shoots into the chest of one of the other workers,
yeah.
and then it shoots back out of that guy's chest and into a third
Yeah,
person.
and then
So
that
they all keep each other alive for quite some time.
yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
Bellagio fountain.
But the
so
thing is, they're not the
of
same
life.
blood type, so it's actually
Oh
poison.
no.
Yeah. And 10 bats go on one of their heads, and he's like, "Oh no, don't!" And then they fly up and then rip his head off.
Oh, yeah.
And the other ones were
Because
flying down.
the head is light enough, but the body is just too
It's
heavy.
just too heavy.
Too heavy.
Too
yeah,
heavy.
The head's gotta come right up. So then, the construction boss has a daughter named Kirsten, and she comes and finds the game.
Just the foul stench of death is just overcoming her.
There's so many bodies everywhere. I'm stepping over them. What? Dad?
The insurance policy is in my post deposit box. Oh, God.
I can't understand you. Is this a board game?
The insurance policy.
Can't hear that. I'm just gonna take this board game
I
here.
have a will, and your godfather will
It's-
take it.
It's fine.
Kristen Dunst slowly puts her hand over his mouth.
Go to sleep, Dad. Good night. Hey,
Just blood just coming out from between your fingers.
And she is not letting go or loosening up.
With one hand, she smothers her father, and the other reaches for the mysterious board game in the mud. This turned out not to be such a bad day after.
His eyes are closed, and she opens them before she leaves.
She leans in and whispers, "Look, I want you to see." Also, her little kid brother's there watching.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They're brother and sister.
And this is his response to that.
Fun!
All right, Michael, let's you and I go home,
Yeah.
tell Mom about Dad, and then play this game.
Dad was killed by someone else.
Yeah. So, you'll save that explanation for Mom when we get home, okay?
Okay.
I already know. I was obviously here.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. They ride their bikes back to their house. When we get there, Mom is devastated upon hearing the news. She runs out of the house and straight to the police station, leaving her daughter and her son alone with a mysterious box.
It's really loud.
The music calls to them, so the brother and sister sit down to play. Right.
Who goes first?
Man, this is super weird. It looks like someone's already been playing this game.
Yeah, the piece is already moving. It's at the first square.
Well, this is weird.
Is it on the first square?
No, it's on the third.
Yeah.
Labeled bats.
Yeah, it's on a square called Bats, which is super suspicious because that's how everyone died back there.
Weird.
Weird.
But you killed your dad. Our dad.
Well, in the end, sure, but who's pointing fingers?
Me.
Michael, you're the younger brother, so I'd
Yeah.
appreciate it if you could just keep your opinions to
I
yourself.
know nothing.
Okay, let's play this game.
Yeah.
But, you know what's really upsetting?
Uh.
I think we're gonna need somebody else to play with. Because
Weird.
there's more pieces than there are players.
But who would come now? A knocking at the door.
Hi. Don't want to bother you guys, but I'm a police officer. There was a whole bunch of deaths down the street.
It's David Allen Greer.
Oh, there's so many deaths, just dripping blood everywhere. It was just horrible. You guys know anything about that? Ooh, a game.
Yeah, we've just been playing a board game to take our minds off things.
You know what? I think we could all use a little time away from all this horror.
Yeah.
Officer Miller, we need to...
I'll just mute that. I'm sorry. Okay. You guys have an extra space in your game for little old me?
Of course.
We sure do.
Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Sit.
Door shut.
Ah, but there's more pieces.
Oh, we're gonna need one more
more
player? I don't know this movie at all.
Knocking at the door.
Me, Bonnie Hunt? Wrong time? Wrong
Yeah.
time? Right time?
Great time.
Great, I'll come
oh
on
my
in.
God, Bonnie.
Hey, can't really remember my relationship with you guys.
Oh well, I'm the local police officer.
I know you, for sure, for sure.
This is my badge.
Michael, you and your sister seem like you might be family friends of mine. Can you refresh my memory?
Are you two a psychic?
Yes, I am a psychic, so I've just now remembered that I'm a good friend of your family's.
Yeah.
And
You know, I just have a question about if you're a psychic. Doesn't that mean that you know things that like you're just remembering?
Yeah.
That's not,
right.
that's not what a psychic is. That's just remembering. I do that all the time.
Oh, really?
I don't
Okay.
mean to be braggy because I'm a cop.
All right,
but, like,
no, that's fine. That's fair. Let me ask you this then. What do you remember about the first breath that you took? Okay, I rest my
you
case.
just blew my shit off.
Oh.
Right.
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
Bonnie Hunt, and I
Bonnie-
can remember everything.
I'm so sorry, Bonnie Hunt.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Okay. So let's get to playing because I came here, I heard some drums, and I heard the Survivor TV show soundtrack, and I thought this is something I'd like to be involved in. So
We cut briefly to the police station.
And he's dead. He's goddamn dead.
My husband is dead. My children, they're all alone. Oh, I should
All right,
call.
ma'am, that's fine. You know what? The officers and I are playing Skip Bo back here. It's National Board Game Day. I don't know if you knew that,
I
but
didn't know that.
everybody with any common sense is playing a game somewhere right now.
Okay, you're right.
so-
I'm all alone. Oh, I could call my good friend the psychic. I'll see if she answers. She's a busy signal. What's she doing? I'm so alone. Third floor. Jump.
Oh.
She lands on a bunch of bats. Carry her safely to the ground.
Oh, you're my friends, bats. You'll never leave me.
They
Bats
eat her
eat
alive.
her alive.
We almost were saying the exact same thing.
It's because I'm a psychic.
Policy. The insurance policy's in the safety department.
A bat holds its wing over her mouth and finally opens her eyes.
Leans in and says,
I want you to see this.
we cut back.
So, how do we decide who's first?
Well, looks like little brothers have to go first. Mike,
Fuck you, sis.
Do it. Roll the dice.
He grabs the dice.
Yeah, and this is PG-13, so that's our last fuck.
He rolls the dice. 2. The piece moves by itself.
He gets sucked into the game.
Oh yeah.
He does?
He rolled a 2.
Oh, that's the thing. All right.
Okay, bye.
We cut to inside the game.
Oh, little child. Oh, Pop, don't worry. We're gonna keep you alive. I've kept you alive this last 30 years inside this game.
Who are you people?
I'm 57. What?
Who are you people?
I don't remember my parish. My name was Robin Parrish.
But now he's covered in branches and he wields some jungle tools and he wears a jungly hat and he smells like feces.
Ah, the kid runs away from him.
Oh no. Oh no, Father. I've scared a child.
The father's just perpetually having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got locked in that moment in his life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Robin Williams kept aging, but the father is not in one moment in time.
Yeah. It's just it's a Jumanji thing. It's magic.
It's a
mystical.
Jumanji.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get it. You
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Father, I'm going to save you. Didn't I keep us safe from all those rhinoceroses? Didn't I keep you safe from that hunter that looks suspiciously like you? Oh, I'll keep hiding your butt. I'm gonna hide you up in this tree for now. Be quiet. Oh, stop singing. Lift your father. Here we go. I'm put you in the crook of this tree. Crook. Ah, I'm crooked. Ah, yes, I'm a robber. I'm stealing your life. Am I? No, I'm your son. Ha ha. Here we go.
We cut back. We cut back to the room where the crew that is now only 3 people strong is playing Jumanji.
Do we need a fourth person, or we're okay?
I feel like we should be okay. Yeah, we might as well give it a try.
Okay.
At this point, I can't really think of any other characters that might want to play. So I mean,
Yeah.
unless you can, but I think we're.
I think this is good.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 2.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh,
Bonnie
yeah,
the
fine.
psychic.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Go for it.
Roll. Oh, I rolled an 8
Oh.
on the square that says monkeys. Interesting.
The brother shoots back out and he's turned into a monkey.
Ah! Boom, 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 boom. Suddenly, monkeys are bursting through the ceiling and through the doors, and they're clawing at people and pulling their hair and pulling down their pants.
They're reaching inside people's butts and pulling the feces out of them bodily, and just so they have something to throw at each other. It's my type of humor.
I'm a monkey now.
Just fused. It looks like just a grotesque.
Yeah, it's-
like what's that guy?
Like the fly.
The Fly.
Yeah,
Who's that? Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Like a
He looks
Cronenberg creation.
Yeah, he looks Cronenberg monkey. So like he's got one eye that's smaller than the other, and he's got hair, but like, and his skin's more wrinkly. And
He's got like 3 fang teeth, but they're just protruding at odd angles.
yeah, out of his cheek and like chin.
Yeah.
And he's got a hunchback.
Yeah, and it's got a tail, but it's like not covered in fur or skin.
Oh.
it's just like a
wet.
just a wet, sloppy tail.
Yeah, I'm a monkey now.
Ew, you're disgusting.
My sister.
No, don't touch me.
Don't touch him. It's you. This you're an abomination.
I want to
Oh,
stop
no.
playing this game.
We have to finish playing probably. We're not really even sure of the rules, and I'm not sure why we keep rolling the dice.
We zoom in for a moment and we see the rules clearly labeled. It's
Oh, yeah.
5 rules written on the open.
The first rule is you do not talk about the rules, though.
Yeah. The second rule is also you don't talk about
Yeah.
the rules. So there's 3 important rules to the game, and they're written clearly on the lid of the box, but no one's bothered to look.
Right.
We cut back to the conversation.
I don't see any way how we could know how to play this game, but if we don't finish playing it, these animals are just gonna run amok, I think.
Right. We have to roll again, and then maybe the monkeys will disappear, and maybe my brother will turn back into a human.
I
Yeah.
can feel everything.
It's okay. Okay, I guess it's my turn, right? 5. The piece lifts up, moves over to the square that says turtles.
A normal turtle just comes out and just walks slowly on the table.
And he's got a little top hat on, and he just takes it off and
And then crawls away.
yeah.
Nothing happens.
Not so bad.
This game's not so bad.
No, it's not. It's actually kind of fun. It's your turn, little brother.
It's hard to breathe. He grabs the dice and he tosses them. It's 2 again. Oh no!
Little boy, don't run away. Don't run. Listen, I can get us. I can keep us safe.
Robin Williams hasn't made contact with another human for ages, so he's just like grabbing the kid by his coat and shaking him violently.
Yeah? You've got to listen to me. I know all the answers. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
What?
It's not your fault.
What is it my fault?
It's not your fault.
Oh, so that's not something you know personally. You
It's
just
not
say
your
that
fault.
Generally, to anybody.
It's not your fault.
What are you talking about?
Oscar-winning moment.
It's not your fault.
The kid starts crying.
All right, there we go. Now you trust me. We're bonded for life.
The tears
Okay.
are just blood.
Oh, it hurts.
It worked. It worked. All right, if we can just get to the temple together, we can force our way out of this game. I just haven't been able to make it through because there's a puzzle that requires 3 people. So you have to stop getting sucked out of this game because all 3 of us need to make it to the temple's puzzle. Otherwise, the game may never end. And he may die also. And I'm gonna stay old. By the way, do you have any, like, crackers or something?
I got some. Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me, Dad? Pop, you've had crackers this whole time.
just one. You want it?
I would love a cracker. What is it, a Ritz?
Premium Plus.
You know what, you keep it. It'll be fine.
We cut to a hunter watching them through the tall blades of jungle grass. He has a rifle pointed at them and stares at them through the scope.
He's muttering to himself.
No, these guys are gonna kill him.
He's a hunter that's wearing camo, and he's got like one of those orange coats and like a tube
Yeah.
on.
In the jungle, so it makes no sense.
He talks like he's from America, full on.
Oh, look at that! Pop, the hunter's back. The hunter that looks suspiciously like you. I can see him clearly because he's wearing day-glow orange. Let's run!
He's like running while also having a heart
Get on my
attack.
back. We can do a piggyback ride.
Okay.
Hey, what's the deal with pigs? They're like people, but they walk on 4 legs. Am I right?
We hear mic feedback for no reason.
And all of a sudden, all the crickets in the jungle come to life.
Nothing, huh? Well, how about airline food?
We cut back to where Bonnie Hunt is about to roll. She rolls a 9. Rabbits.
The brother comes out again.
He's part human, part monkey, part rabbit. He's just got one giant ear, but it's protruding from his eyeball.
He can barely breathe.
Yeah, he's got a cottontail coming out of his belly button.
And there's just a carrot like lodged in his temple.
Oh my god, are you okay? What happened? He can't speak anymore.
Kill me.
It's your turn.
He just grabs the dice and just like tosses it at his head. They bounce off, so it counts as his roll.
2.
He lands back in the game where Robin Williams, the father, are at the door of the temple.
What are you doing? I told you needed to stay. You're like Gaddafi.
How so?
Well, well, every time that I want to face him, he disappears into the must. The dusty must. Oh, he's like a desert nomad. He's no man I want to know. No.
A bullet lands right beside Robin Williams' head.
God
Hits
damn it.
the wall.
Hunter! Oh boy! Here we go. Guys, we have to figure out this riddle before the hunter shoots us.
No, I'm watching you from the leaves, and I'm gonna get you.
Shut up! Oh, brother, we can see you, you dumb. Ah, boy, here we
We've
go.
got the third guy. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Okay, there's 3 stepping stones that clearly you can stand on, and they go indented in the thing. The door won't open. Well, one's red and one's blue and one's green. But what's going on? I'm wearing green leaves. I'm the green person. Okay, red. Oh, Dad, you're bleeding. Oh, perfect, you're bleeding.
What about this? There's one that's a horrible, disgusting monster. That must be you.
That must be you. Okay, stand on that one. Pop, you stand. Here we go. Oh, the moon is in perfect alignment. Ah, perfect. Here it goes. I'm just making the noises. Here it goes. The door's opening. Bum, 10,000 years. You give me such a crick in the. Oh, the door's open. Let's go.
We come back to the room. Kirsten Dunst just rolls a 3, and it says, bees.
Bees.
Their brother comes back.
But this time he's just being attacked by bees.
Yeah, they're coming out of his body to attack him again. Holes are opening in his body as the bees crawl out like they're hatching, and then they sting him.
And they're Africanized, so it's worse.
Oh, it's way bad.
1/3 human, 1/3 rabbit, 1/3 monkey being attacked by bees. As the last breaths of life start to whimper out of his body, he rolls a 2.
But this time, a fairy emerges from the game. You have rolled a 2. For the 4th time, you win a prize of immortality. You will remain in this state forever.
Yay! Fairy dust sprinkled on his body.
And you will never age, and you will never change. You will enjoy this life for the rest of times. Goodbye. She goes back into the game. Then he gets sucked into the game.
Okay, we're at the second riddle. Oh boy, here we go. All right, these sticks. Move these sticks. We've got 10 sticks. We've got to make this box look like these boxes. Okay, Pop, do you have any ideas?
Oh, heart attack! I'm gonna die.
Oh, what if we move this? What if we use this one as the center stick and it splits the other boxes in half? So it'll
Exactly.
double the number of boxes, and we've done it. Here comes the door's opening. Oh God, here we go. And puzzle number 3. It's just a button. It's just a button. Here we go.
The hunter is on their tail.
Oh, you get back here, guys. I'm gonna shoot at you. Or I'll just run through this portal after you.
But the hunter's gun does accidentally go off one time, and it hits Michael in the face, just breaking off like part of his face and just like like his jaw.
Still
his
alive.
jaw is completely off.
Still 100%.
Still totally alive.
His jaw is also alive, separate from his body, because no part of him can be killed. So his consciousness is split between part of a face and a deformed body.
The last riddle. Here we go. Only the one soul existing in 2 bodies. Only the one soul that can exist in two bodies, alright. No matter how shoddy, no matter... his body's built shoddily, I get it. I'm not making this up as I go. And, we'll push this button. There it is. Portal's open!
I'm not having a heart attack anymore.
Oh, I'm turned into a small boy that looks exactly the same still.
Oh, but you have that hat, so it's different.
That's right.
The brother has not changed.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the characters appear in the house in the old upstairs attic where they were originally playing Jumanji.
Here we are.
Who are you guys?
My name is Robin Parrish, Little Robin Parrish. Now, I am the one that first. This is our family board game. Pop, do you want to explain it? You knew more about it than I did.
Yes, I'm Jack Parrish, his father. Look, this game was never meant to be played.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm Bonnie Hunt.
Oh my God, Bonnie!
I remember
you are
this
just
part.
Breathtaking.
Yeah, I remember. I can remember that this is a board game that belonged to your family, and something to do
You
with
remember
shoes.
that so clearly.
Something to do with shoes.
That's right. I have a shoe collection.
You did have a shoe collection, shoe
Wait a minute.
factory, something like that.
David Allen Greer, you used to work for my father. Why didn't you take over the company? You became a cop instead?
I remember that part. Yeah, he became a cop, and then there was a construction site, and then everybody ended up here.
You are truly psychic.
Yes,
Wow, you
thank
remember all of those things, and I know that they're true because I saw them on the news.
Yeah, I'm Bonnie Hunt.
Wow, Bonnie.
Bonnie Hunt.
Anyways,
I've hunted for you my whole life. Anyway, I just...
oh, you guys, you two crazy cats.
Speaking of Hunter, we cut to behind them in the corner of the attic. There is the hunter there, standing unnoticed, but he's there with his rifle, ready to kill all of the people.
He shoots like 5 times. All the bullets hit Michael. And no one notices or even really cares.
The brother is in so much pain that he notices where the shots came from, that he just starts like sliding all the flesh and like everything that he is, just in fierce anger and like remorse of all the pain he's in, and he just wants to vent it out on this hunter, and the hunter is terrifying.
Before he can get to him, the hunter clocks a bullet in his own head.
And he like grabs the head and just crushes it with his hands.
And everyone else does not know this is happening at all. It's all happening in the background.
Yeah, they're all just having a catch.
Everyone's still listening to Bonnie Hunt, remembering everything.
Should I open
And so
this?
you were in this game. In the game?
Yes, I will. I know. Fuck.
Man, I've been on the cop force for 20 years. I've never seen this.
Yeah. Oh, bottle of champagne.
Oh,
That's so much better than real pain. Here we go.
I guess you're old enough to have some champagne with your old man now.
I'm a child again, but still.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. You guys knew there was rules to this game, right?
What?
Just look, it's on the bottom of the box here. We can just end it. Look, rule 1, don't talk about the rules.
Yeah.
Rule 2, don't talk about the rules. Rule 3, you can end the game by saying loudly, "Please end the game." Jumanji. Rule 4. Rule 4 and 5 are also don't talk about the rules, so that's fine.
I'm embarrassed.
The Michael gets turned back into a real boy. We cut to their parents' bodies, and we just hold on a still shot for them on them each for a moment. It's like a split screen. They don't come back to life. We cut back.
The bullets, though, that were shot into Michael are still inside his body.
He falls to the ground bleeding.
And he now has Robin Williams' level of hair on his knuckles and hands.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
As a keepsake for this tragic
Which is
event.
more hair than he had before when he was a monkey.
Oh. Bonnie,
Yes?
you've got to use your psychic powers to heal the boy. Oh.
Oh no, I'm sorry. My powers of remembrance,
Oh.
not of healing.
Well, can you just remember what he was like when he was healthy?
Well,
Yeah.
sure I can. I mean, I can give it a try and close my eyes and
Yeah,
think.
but maybe hold his hands.
Yes, he was a very cute little boy, pretty hairless. He had a full jaw, no wasp stings to speak of.
As she's describing him, these things happen to him. His jaw just becomes monstrous, but his hair gets sucked back into his body, including his eyebrows and the hair on his head. He's completely completely hairless.
But the hair is still inside, just under his
Yeah.
skin. So it's like,
Every hair is
Two legs burst out of his chest.
The brother grabs the knife from the hunter and just pins it on the floor and like just headbutts downward with his own head.
The fairy flies out of the game.
Still can't die.
That's it.
And then he
now he's got a knife in his head, though.
Yep, that's how I remember him.
Credits.
And that's how I remember it.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever had a guest more perfectly end the movie. I don't think a guest has ever ended the movie before.
No, never.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
great.
Lisa, you killed it.
Yeah,
That was a confusing time for me because I didn't know what you guys were making up and what you were recalling from the movie.
Oh.
Like, John, there was a certain point when you were doing the riddles that I actually felt like you were trying to search back into your memory to remember exactly what... Like, was there even riddles? I
No,
don't
there
remember
was-
that
no.
part of
No,
Jumanji.
they were just
Okay.
rhymes. That's all they were.
Yeah, I think
So-
we only saw inside the game for like a brief shot of him running through the jungle, I think.
Right, and also in my memory, the dad did not exist at all. Robin Williams' dad wasn't... I thought it was just Robin in the game by himself.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
His dad was like... this is behind the scenes, guys. Robin Williams' dad was like a shitty father.
Oh.
And so he like runs off by himself to play a board game because his dad won't pay attention to him. So he gets sucked into the game, and then his dad like grows old and dies while Robin Williams is trapped in the game. And the hunter that's chasing them throughout the game is like
Is
a
his
metaphor
dad.
for his father issues. So it's his father. It's the actor playing his father as the hunter.
Okay, but then also at the end, isn't Robin Williams? He comes out as Robin Williams, isn't he? Isn't he not a little boy when he comes out? Because
When he
doesn't
comes
he fall
out-
in love with Bonnie Hunt? Like,
They-
what's going on?
The
Oh, yeah,
ending
it was
is
a
fucking
dream.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
right,
here's
I
what
forgot,
happened.
yeah.
He plays with Bonnie Hunt. It's when they're children.
Yes.
Right. He gets sucked in the
And
game.
she remembers and she's rattled about it because she never forgot the day.
She's fucked up for her whole life. So then the kids start playing, and Bonnie Hunt's like, "It wasn't a dream. It really happened. He did get sucked into the game." And she starts running with them. That's how she meets the kids. And then at the end, when the game ends, we cut back to the 1970s. Robin Williams as a child pops back out of the game with Bonnie Hunt as a child. And they relive their lives with the knowledge of living 40 years.
Ooh, I have goosebumps.
And then,
Oh, you
and then
really
we,
do.
yeah, and then we cut to the future. And the reason the kids were playing the game is because their parents died in a car accident and they were orphans. So we cut to the future, and Bonnie Hunt and Robin Williams use their knowledge of the future to stop the parents from being killed.
This is out of control.
And basically they become all-powerful beings because Bonnie Hunt lived through 40 years.
I mean,
of,
9/11 still happened. But
yeah.
those parents lived. So,
Exactly. Yeah. So Robin Williams and Bonnie Hunt are get married and grow up together and take control of the shoe factory and become rich and powerful people. They hire the kids' parents, and then they meet the kids, but the kids have no fucking knowledge of them because their lives were rewritten.
And
I
this was the
have
first
to
time
watch
they
this
never.
movie
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it was
I don't
great.
remember this
forgot,
ending.
I forgot
The
how
ending
cool
is fucking nuts.
I forgot how great the ending was, and like it's because they never finished the game the first time, right?
Yeah.
So it was still technically continuing since then. Kind
Yeah.
of. That's cool. That's a great ending.
Yeah, except that they just changed
Everything.
history,
They
right?
changed history, yeah.
You don't. Isn't every time travel movie in the world say that you're not supposed to do that?
It's okay.
Yeah, good point. Good point, John. Stupid.
It's a crazy, They basically, all they did with their knowledge of 40 years is make their lives slightly better and save 2 people. That's it.
And then at the end, do they destroy the game? Like, what happens to the game?
They just cut to
Zathura. Have you seen Zathura?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody discovers it in space later.
My God, that was so much fun. You were so much fun.
Lisa Gilroy
Yeah,
is
Lisa
the most
Gilroy.
fun.
The most.
Probably
most.
top 12 guests.
Top 12.
Number 12.
Yeah.
You got it.
Probably.
Great.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, you were so much fun. So on board with everything we were doing, all the dumb stuff. It was great.
Yeah.
We had a great time with it.
Yay.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to plug before we head out?
Sorry, is there anything that you want to plug for Sugar?
Yeah, Sugar's in a movie.
Guys,
Sugar Beard.
I'm going to be doing a dramatic reenactment in Motives and Murders later this month.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Super embarrassing. No, there's nothing really other than, I guess, Friday we're doing.
Weekly sketch show, yeah, at 10 p.m. at the Social Capital Theater every
Yeah.
Friday.
Check that out.
Check that out. You're doing a million things.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. I feel like every show I go to, you're doing something.
Well, I'm just trying to be the next Sugar, as much as I can.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah.
Big Sugar.
Big Sugar
big
is what they
beard
call me.
sugar.
Sugar Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray. Any other sugars?
Well, we're really petering out here.
Yeah, but guys, thank you so much for joining us, and to all the listeners, email us suggestions at that's how I remember at gmail.com, and like us on Facebook, rate and review us on iTunes. I love all your buttholes.
Ooh.
I like all the rest of your parts, including your brains.
Oh, there he is.
Nah, you're just
That's a good
objects
guy.
to me.
Also the buttholes, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But also the rest, yeah.
yeah, hundo
Love
buttholes.
you and all the things on your butts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially,
yeah.
that's for you, Dad. Even though they're taking part of it away. My favorite part.
Oh, boy, oh,
I don't know what
boy.
that means, though. Bye, everyone. I love you.
Feedback can be sent to That's How I Remember It at gmail.com. And music for this episode is provided by Music Alley by Niveo.